You're such a piece of... Oh my god. So angry. Such a stupid piece of crap. Hello, how's it going? Sorry about that. I might be the only YouTuber on YouTube that actively just freaking hates YouTube. YouTube sucks. Anyway, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. Sorry about that. But yeah, YouTube streaming is absolute crap. It's just a pain in the ass, and stream keys get messed up for no reason at all. Makes me angry. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Thank you for all the support and everything you guys do. We are going to be doing the Rise of BANGTAN Chapter 10 today, and the title of this one is Friends, which I think is kind of fitting. You know, we've gone through a lot here together. You know, I've had some moments here in stream, and I've been lucky enough to share them with you guys. And it's been quite the journey. I think I'm catching up. I don't know how many of these episodes there are. I think there might be like 18 or possibly 19 episodes of this. So at this point, I'm pretty much at the halfway part, or maybe even a little bit more. Man. But yeah, no, we're here. There's always issues. Nothing runs smooth. Nothing ever. This is Young Forever, the piano version. Is this nice? I like it. Oh, thank you. You guys like this episode? Hey, Mur, how you doing? Well, thanks so much for being here with me. Let me turn this down a little bit. Turn down the emotional piano. It's your favorite by far? Oh, geez, okay. Oh, thank you, Mary Lynn. That's very kind of you. Oh, there's 19. Welcome from Maryland. Sorry, I get so angry. You know, a lot goes into these things for like setup time and like trying to get everything all working right. And when YouTube's programs and stuff like this just automatically negates it for no reason at all, it makes me rage out. But I'm not here to rage today. I'm here to enjoy some good music and a great documentary. So we've experienced a lot together, guys. We've kind of been through a lot. I mean, at this point, we're about to tie together the trilogy album of The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, and I think Wings is next. I know a lot of people are excited for that one. And it's been quite the roller coaster, you know, just going through this whole thing. I've said it before, you know, I'm not going to go into the whole thing about like how I thought I was the wrong demographics for this band. If you're used to me, my content, you probably heard me make that speech a couple times. But it's true. Now, you know, I don't get out a whole lot. I don't really seek out new friendships. I'm kind of a shut-in. That's why I do this kind of thing. And I think it's kind of fitting that today's episode is called Friends because honestly, even though I don't know you in real life, and you don't know me in real life, I consider you friends, especially for how many people have been helping me out and sharing their stories and how much BTS means to them and how they've touched their lives. It's been a beautiful experience. It's been a beautiful experience. I don't know how to wrap it up into a more perfect sentence. So this is episode 10. It's called Friends. What do you say we get right on into it? I get over here. I do. Obviously, after the stream today, I'm going to be moving the party over to Twitch. So if you want to hang out a little bit longer after this episode, I'm going to go over to Twitch and we're going to react to the Young Forever album. Yeah. And also, I think the Dream Team has put together some dance practices and probably some other fun surprises for us. They do a great job of putting content together for me to react to. So what do you say we get right on into this? Let's check this one out. This is Rise of Bangtan, Chapter 10, Friends. Here we go. Captains are on. Oh no. Oh no. This is all the BU stuff.
好，现在我们进入下一环节。现在歌曲的歌名版就在你们对面。要想得到自己心仪的竞演曲目，必须完成接力折返跑。
准备好了？好了。
A race?
预备。
That's the most anticlimactic instrument to start off a race. It's like a bad kazoo. Oh no, she fell. Oh, she might be hurt.
哎，同学没事吧？
Female rookie idols? Is that what this is?
比赛重新开始，你们现在别说话了。
Ah.
这录制知道吗？天天嘴上说101个女孩有你们在很骄傲，你摔倒了。
This dude's scary.
没一个人过去看他在拿牌子的时候，在抢牌子的人干什么了？
Wow, that guy is pissed. All right, so yeah, I mean, we all saw it. The girl fell, and then a couple other girls was trying to help her back up or something. She was on the ground for a while, so it leads me to believe that maybe she possibly sprained her ankle or, you know, had some sort of injury there. But I was just reading chat, and they tell me this is a female rookie program, and we all know how cutthroat this is. You know, we all know at this point. Like, these idol programs and, like, the training, it's intense. Mentally, physically, it's a lot to take in. So, this guy's kind of flipping out, but I mean, in the girls' defense here, I mean, a couple of the girls did stop, and I mean, what was he expecting everybody to just stop and crowd around this girl? You know, I don't know. I would imagine I would be kind of confused as to what to do. I'd be like, okay, well, people are helping her out, so I guess I'll just keep going on with the race. But this dude here, he is pissed. It looks fake. I don't know. He seems a little over dramatic. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't know something. Let's keep going. Guy needs to chill out. Why are they working in the fields? It'll make sense. Okay.
제가 지금 이거 왜 하고 있는지 모르겠어요. 진짜? 아, 어차피 그 카메라에 대본이 있는 사람이 있는데 하지만 조만간 나이미즈를 탈퇴하려고.
좀만 서두를게요.
Okay, so I guess Nine Muses is the name of the idol group. It seems like it's a collective of like 20-something girls, possibly even more. She's not happy that she's getting enough camera time. I guess I can understand that. Supposedly this will all make sense a little bit, so we'll just keep on going. But I can't help but kind of feel for these girls a little bit.
9명 너무 많잖아요. 숙소 생활 이해는 맨날 붙어 있고 이러다 보니까 저는 상처를 너무 많이 받아가지고 그냥 내 할 일만 딱 마치고
Yeah, they're not happy.
아이돌이 되는 과정까지만 이 다큐멘터리 찍었으면 참 아름다웠을 텐데 왜 원래 그렇잖아. 백설공주 신데렐라 걔네 결혼하고 나서 얼마나 행복했겠어. 아니야. 걔네도 이혼하고 싸우고 막 난리가 났을 거야.
Oh, come on.
이건 별로 필요 없는 내용일걸? 어쨌든 왜 변했냐면 데뷔하기 전에는 그 인간다움, 인간성, 정 이런 게 좀 공존을 했어. 솔직히 말해서. 근데 지금은 없어.
Come on, how do you not feel for the girls? How do you not feel for them? I know you're saying it's going to make sense in a little bit, but I mean, I don't know, man. Rip it into them like that? And I mean, I guess you want to, you know, it's supposed to be a team mentality or whatever, and, you know, you want everybody to succeed, and, you know, those are supposed to be your sisters, and you should all follow and do, you know, when one falls, you should all be there to pick them up. I get it. I understand that whole thing, but I feel like that's something you either have or you don't. If you have that kind of, you know, personality or that's just who you are, you don't beat that into people because then it's just unauthentic. I feel bad for the girls saying, you know, once this whole thing's done, I'm out. I'm you know, they have no humanity left and talking about how fairy tales can't ever be real. You know, Cinderella and Snow White must get divorced and nothing lasts. I think they're too hard on them. But I'm just seeing this one clip. Maybe there's more to this. Look how cinematic this is. Many K-pop groups debut with many members, but only few survive. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. So there's a giant collective group of these girls, and essentially it's a competition, and whoever wins the competition or survives the whole process, like, then they're the group. I get that, okay? But then some of the girls doing that little race thing there, like, maybe they thought part of the competition was winning this race, being the best, the fastest, you know? Ugh. This guy sucks. There's two different sets of girls.
자, 시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 여기는 아이돌 스타들의 불꽃 튀는 스포츠.
Alright, so this must be the actual race.
아이돌 스타 육상 씨름 농구 풋살 양궁 이름하여 아이돌 스타 육시 농풋 양 선수권 대회 열리고 있는 고양 실내 체육관입니다.
300여 명의 아이돌 10개의 팀으로
Oh, shoot.
이곳 꽉 채워졌습니다.
So this is like a collective of idols.
이번 대회에서도 뭐 많은 소속사 대표님들
Oh, nice. Alright, BTS is in there.
함께 하고 계십니다.
추석 특집 2015 아이돌 스타 육상 씨름
These guys gonna do everything. They gotta do wrestling. They have to do basketball, archery. What the hell does archery have to do with being an idol? They really make these guys do everything. This is like the Olympics. This is like the Olympics for idols.
농구 풋살 양궁 선수권 대회 지금부터 카운터다운 시작합니다.
It's kind of cool, actually.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 신기록도
They're really doing archery. This is pretty cool. Do they do this like once a year or something? Oh, check it out. They got the armor bombs.
400m 남자 결승 경기 지금부터 진행해 드리겠습니다.
Hyping the crowd up.
소개하겠습니다. 1레인 세븐틴, 2레인 B1A4, 3레인 틴타, 4레인 방탄소년단.
방탄소년단의 팀이 자, 빨라요.
He can move.
바로가 빨라요.
He has the speed.
치열합니다. 자, 좋아요. 지금 벌어지는데요.
B1A4가
또 한자 선두고요.
They're so competitive.
위험해요. 자, 다음 3레인.
Let's go.
B1A4
앞서고 있죠.
B1A4 앞서 나오는데요. 올림픽이에요, 올림픽. 마지막 B1A4. 자, B1A4.
공찬이에요.
Damn.
방탄소년단입니다. 방탄소년단 전국 선수.
Hell yeah. Damn, those guys are fast. Oh, it's run live? Okay, cool.
안주가 슬픔 속에 기쁨이 있었다면 이거는 기쁜 거에 슬픔이 있는 거야. 뭐 비슷하지만 다른 느낌. 들어오면 딱 달려야 될 것 같아.
팬분들을 만나면서부터가 저희의 화양연화가 아닌가 싶고요. 지금 계속 진행형이라 지금도 진행 중이고 앞으로도 저희 팬분들과 함께라면은 화양연화일 것 같습니다.
방탄소년단 노래 발표한 두 장의 음반이 연이어 성공을 거둔 것은 물론이고요. 해외에서 음악적 역량을 인정받아 자, 방탄소년단은 최근 미국 빌보드 월드 앨범 차트에서
Oh, no way.
4번이나 1위를 달성하며 신한류 아이콘으로 떠오르고 있죠.
여러분, 우리 어제 오늘 됐어!
근데 방탄소년단도 이제 총 8번 음악방송에서 1위를 했거든요.
Damn. Look how happy he is.
감사합니다. 열심히 달릴게요. 아무래도
My boy J-Hope knows how to embrace happiness. This is cool, man. They're starting to get some real recognitions here, not just like from South Korea, but like internationally. They're actually charting. They're doing well. Look how happy the guys are, man. It's all starting to pay off. I know like this most beautiful moment in life kind of trilogy kind of started to really put them on the map internationally. And yeah, this is awesome. This is a lot of fun.
저희가 하는 음악 스타일이 장르적으로 이제 해외 팬 여러분들께 친숙하게 다가온 것 같아요. 또 이제 그런 음악을 이제 저희가 직접 작사 작곡을 하니까 이제 해외 팬, 저희 또래 팬 여러분들도 되게 공감을 하시면서 많이 좋아해 주시는 것 같아요.
잘 지내셨어요?
잘 못 지냈습니다. 진짜 이거 뭐 지금 거의 48시간 깨 있는 것 같습니다 지금.
저의 금요일보다 하루 낮았어요. 하루를.
No.
옛날 소리 하는 거야.
진짜 한국에 왔어요.
어른들 말처럼 뭐 요즘 세상은 뭐 어때요? 옛날은 안 그랬는데 그래서 저희가 처음부터 의지가 없었던 것처럼 얘기하고 마치 모든 것이 저희의 뭐 노력 탓이냐. 저도 이 사회를 살아가고 있는 한 정우로서 굉장히 답답함을 많이 느꼈습니다. 네, 내가 처음부터 포기하고 싶어서 그 꿈을 잃은 것도 아니고 이 꿈을 포기하고 싶어서 쫓아난 것도 아닌데 불구하고 그래서 만들게 된 게 화양연화라는 또 어떤 그런 거예요.
That's beautiful here too, man. I'm glad that like the album trilogy or the album that put them on the map, you know, there was a substantial message behind it. I mean, I feel like there's been a message behind most of their albums, something I can get behind at least. But I get it, you know. I mean, there's a divide going on right now between, you know, like I'm sure you've heard it, the boomers and the millennials or the Gen Zs or whatever, you know, the older class of people saying, you know, it's, you know, the younger people are just lazy, you know, they're not working hard enough. You know, back in my day, I would have worked, you know, twice as hard. And that's why I had a house and a family and 2 cars and, you know, the white picket fence. But I mean, this is a problem it's worldwide. I mean, apparently it's also in South Korea, but like it's worldwide. It's here in America. I know it's over in Europe. It's everywhere. Like it's hard to survive, man. You know, the dollar, the yen, whatever your currency isn't worth as much as it was 30 years ago. You know, home prices are insane. Car prices are insane. The wages have not gone up. And there's this divide amongst people thinking, you know, that like the younger generation of what they call kids, even though they're like in their 20s, 30s, and 40s right now, they're just not working hard enough, or they're not, you know, putting in as much effort as the other guys or as they did. And it's just not true. It's just not true. So I like how kind of defiant this album almost is, you know, because it's basically proving it's like, yeah, we're putting in the work. We're doing the time. We're doing what we need to do. And I mean, there's obviously, from BTS's standpoint, like obviously, you know, there was some success involved because of that. But they're also talking about the fact that like, you know, this younger generation of people, you know, humans is, you know, they're not lazy. They're trying their best. They're doing what they can to survive, but we're all just treading water here. We're all just keeping our mouth above that line of water and air. And it's so difficult for so many people, myself and probably a lot of you guys included. It's tough out there, man. So I'm glad that, you know, these sort of issues and these sort of topics are some of the things that really put them on the map internationally, because I think it's going to start showing people, hey, these are more than just, you know, catchy songs and fun dances. Like there's some actual depth and meaning and character behind these songs. Let's continue. Oh shit, what happened?
공연 전에 슈가 비가 좀 어지러움을 호소를 해서요. 좀 리허설을 하다가 이제 중단을 하고 지금
Oh no.
이동을 해서
they're in the hospital?
의사분들이 진료를 했었습니다. 네, 그래서 CT 촬영을 하고 이제 진료 결과로는 큰 이상이 발견되어지는 않았고요. 그런데 좀 공연 중에 저희가 아무래도 퍼포먼스가 굉장히 경쾌하다 보니까 좀 어지럼증일 수 있다는 그런 진단을 또 받았고요. 그래서 혹시 춤 상태를 좀 조심스럽게 지켜봐야 하는 그런 좀 소견을 받게 되었습니다. 네, 그래서 좀 다시 한번 이 공연장을 또 소중한 시간에 내어서 찾아주신 여기 계신 많은 여러분들께 죄송하다는 말씀 드리고 싶고요. 마지막으로 최근에 발매가 됐던 I Need You 스테이지 버전을 들려드리겠습니다.
Oh my God, listen to the crowd.
채워주신 많은 분들께 다시 한번 감사의 말씀 드립니다.
There it is right there. There it is right there. I mean, I'm assuming what that was is they were pushed to the point of exhaustion. They were talking about faint and dizziness to the point where they had to actually go to the hospital. Hopefully the guys are okay. There's no underlying conditions. They were just sick or something. Yeah, the army was so upset. Like you could literally hear the crowd just sobbing. Like they're sad. I don't know if they're sad because they're going to miss the performance or they're heartbroken that, you know, a couple of members are in the hospital. Probably a little bit of both. Probably a bit of both. What kind of a somber moment this is, just to kind of come out on stage with the lights up, you know, no music whatsoever, and just to like have this conversation with the crowd. You know, after experiencing like the Red Bullet concert, my full first BTS concert from start to finish, they do this pretty often. I thought maybe they had like a 3-minute segment during like one of their sets where they would just kind of talk to people a bit, but they do it like 3 to 5 times. They have like these intimate moments with the crowds. It's really kind of a cool experience. But this obviously is a little bit more somber. Hopefully there was no underlying conditions. Hopefully there's no like serious medical conditions. I haven't read or heard anything about it, so I'm assuming they're perfectly fine right now. But the main thing I take away from this is one, the solidarity of the guys kind of coming out and talking to the crowd like that. And then 2, the army or the crowd, they're kind of literally sobbing because of the news that they're hearing. There's that connection, you know, there's that connection that people have with this band. I'm starting to get it. You know, I'm just a baby army here, guys. I'm just a new guy, but I'm seeing it. I see it with a lot of you. I see how protective you are. I see how much they mean to you. And I think it really goes a lot deeper than, like I said, just catchy songs and fun dance moves. Like there's some serious like depth to these guys, and there's a serious connection between the army and BTS, and it's absolutely wild to see. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not at the level of like breaking down in tears about, you know, not being able to see a show or seeing them in the hospital, but I do feel for them. I do 100% feel for them. Maybe it's just going to take me a little bit longer. That's a bummer. Hopefully they're okay. It's very sad.
여러분, 여기는
Suga had a panic attack? Just, oh my god, Suga suffers from anxiety and had a panic attack and couldn't go on stage. Oh my god, Becca. Oh my god, I can relate to that. Oh my god. Oh, that's such a thing, man. Oh, I don't even want to address it. Yeah, so I have issues with that myself. I feel for it's Suga, he had a panic attack. Oh my god, if you're not familiar with panic attacks and what happens during them, it is the most uncomfortable, unsettling feeling ever. And I think a lot of people kind of like wash it off to the side thinking it's some stupid, silly mental health thing, but it's a real thing. It's a reason I'm doing this right now and not out on a stage somewhere, is because I cannot be in large crowds. Sometimes it's bad. I don't know what his exact issue is, but if it's panic attacks and he's got that kind of thing, I seriously feel for him. You feel so uncomfortable in your own skin, like everything just, I mean, saying you feel faint and a little bit of little dizzy is like it's such like the minuscule problem of what those things are. I would not wish it on my worst enemy. I don't have any enemies, but I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's so horrible. Oh jeez. I'm glad that he's doing better now, but it's a serious thing, guys. It really is.
생각이 많거나 굉장히 쉴 곳이 필요할 때 꼭 오는 곳인데요. 여러분, 새로운 친구를 소개합니다. 걔입니다.
Hey, who's this?
일로 와.
Look at the doggy.
보나. 보나, 여기 좀 봐봐.
He's not gonna look up there.
좀 봐봐.
He's sniffing a tree.
개야. 안 봐요, 저를.
Oh man, what kind of dog is that? That's adorable. Looks like a little white husky.
흥얼거리고 많이 해요. 예를 들면 강아지라는 단어가 있다고 생각할게요. 그러면 강아지 너무 크구나 똥도 많이 싸.
Arm can make a song out of anything. What an adorable little puppy. Fun fact about me, I like animals more than people, especially dogs. I love them. And that was a beautiful dog. So, all right, so Rap Mom was saying he comes here to this forest to kind of clear his mind, obviously walk his dog and probably just get some fresh air and, you know, just probably it takes solace in what's happened throughout the day or whatever. And that's kind of cool. Again, another cool little candid moment here. But what a beautiful little doggy.
이렇게 또 했나 싶어요. 네. 저는 이걸 앨범을 만들면서 굉장히 막막했던 순간들이 너무 많았어서 그런 순간들이 되게 길고 하루의 대부분이었기 때문에 참 이렇게 모아놓으니까 우리가 언제 파트 2와 파트 1의 그 곡들과 그런 뮤직비디오도 찍고 안무도 하고 언제 해서 지금 방송을 하고 있지라는 생각이 드네요.
He's wondering when did I even have time to do all this.
멤버들끼리 좀 더 같이 모여서 이야기할 수 있었던 그런 시간들이 좀 많이 없지 않았나 싶어요. 너무 바빠가지고 그래서 뭔가 좀 더 대화도 하면서 뭐 이런 뭐 고민거리들도 이야기를 하고 되게 이런 이야기들을 좀 더 많이 했었으면 더 뭔가 재밌었을 것 같은데 뭔가 팀적으로도 그렇고 뭔가 그 분위기도 그렇고. 야, 김태형 도착했다.
진짜 날 거 못한다 애들.
So much work goes into all this. Just like J-Hope was saying, you know, he wishes that they had more moments together. You know, they had like, you know, more of these like, you know, just not having to do anything and just have a good time with each other, because 18 hours of every one of their days is filled up with making music and choreography and dancing and probably meetings and all sorts of things that would fill up your day when you're in a project like this. That's why I'm glad that there is a run out there, that there's like, they have these things like run and they've got like all these other little things that they do on the side, because I think they kind of need to do that to almost even bond with somebody. After a while, when you're in a band with somebody for so long, like, and that's all you do is the band, like you essentially just look at them as like coworkers. And when you're in a project like this, when you're really talking about, you know, you're really trying to like express yourself as who you are and show others who you are as well, like you really want to have that strong relationship bond. But after a while, when you're just doing 18 hours of this, I would imagine you kind of just start looking at each other like coworkers. I don't think that's the case with these guys. They seem to have a very strong bond. But I would imagine it would be that way for a lot of idols.
매니저 전정국 온다. 야 전정국 눈이 무게.
I know, he did. He looked like Harry Potter. Bobby Potter.
왜 나한테 오자고? 뭐야 그.
눈이 온다. 눈 온다. 메리 크리스마스다.
Oh, is this that music video? Oh no, I guess not.
자, 인사드려볼까요? 둘, 셋, 방탄! 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다. 다가오는 2016년 새해를 맞아 묵은 고민을 훌훌 털어버리는 그런 시간을 준비를 했습니다. 오빠에게 물어봐! 빠밤!
자, 얄루님께서 보내주셨어요.
얄루님?
2016년 새해가 밝으면 성인이 되는데 어떻게 하면 성인이 되는 한 해를 알차게 보낼 수 있을까요? 방탄이들은 성인이 되는 해에 한 일 중에서 무엇이 제일 알찼나요?
우리 저는 사실상
네.
I remember.
제가 성이 뭐 20살 어떻게 보냈는지
Because they had this. Yeah, here it is.
재작년이네요. 저희가 데뷔한 해군요.
I don't think it was J-Hope that I watched, but I know that they had one of those candid interviews when one of them was like crossing over to adult. I forget which guy it was. But I remember him asking himself, I don't feel like an adult right now. I don't feel like anything's changed. And I think we all kind of feel that way. Like here in America, it's 18, you're an adult. I think it's different in Korea. I think it's, and they're also their first year of life is weird too. I don't understand that completely. But there's no like divide. You don't be like, hey, I'm an adult now. I mean, the best you can get over here in America is you can vote and you can go to war and die or kill somebody. Congratulations, you're 18. Can't rent a car though, or have a drink.
그러니까 데뷔를 한 해.
한 해.
그러니까 형의 20살 해.
그렇죠. 저는 데뷔를 했었네요.
네, 그렇죠.
이제 똑같죠, 이 얄루님이랑.
네.
저도 이제
어떻게 하면 알차게
It was Jimin.
뭐 하고
Yeah.
싶은 아까 얘기했고 뭐 이루고 싶은 목표.
이루고 싶은 목표, 제가 이루고 싶은 목표.
네. 알차게 보내고 싶은 거니까.
좀 이게 자기 가치관이 아주 뚜렷한
I don't think I've heard this one. Paper Hearts.
아티스트가 되어 있었으면 좋겠어요. 훌륭한 싱거가 되어 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
Are they using GarageBand? I'm dying to know what programs they use. That looks like either possibly GarageBand or a version of Digital Performer, if I had to guess what app that is. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments later on.
사실 365일 송캠프가 진행된다고 생각하시면 됩니다. 저희 모두가 곡을 보내고 뭐 가사 생각나는 거 있으면 보내고 또 주제 생각나는 거 있으면 보내고 그렇게 이제 추합이 된 거를 사실
That might be Pro Tools.
정리를 해주시죠. 이건 이렇게 났으면 좋겠고 저건 저렇게 났으면 좋겠고 사실 7명이 모두 각자의 그 맡은 부분들을 하려고 노력하는 중이고 많은 프로듀싱 부분을 하고 있는 것 같아요. 그러다 보니까 뭔가 진실성이 더 큰 것 같고 그리고 뭔가 그런 저희의 에디티드가 많이 달라지는 것 같아요. 그런 부분.
그것도 어떻게 보면 좀 과거의 관점인 것 같아요. 그런데 그들이 아이돌 산업과 시스템 하에 있다고 해서 과연 그들의 랩 재능을 그냥 뭐 무시해버리는 게 과연 온당한가? 제가 볼 때는 이 두 명은 뭐 한국 힙합씬 다 통틀어도 가장 랩을 기술적으로 잘하는 래퍼들이거든요.
제가 아이돌이냐
Interesting.
혹은 제가 하는 음악의 장르가 힙합이냐 아니냐 아니면 그것에 제가 가지는 태도가 힙합이냐 아니냐는 이제 저한테는 이제 크게 중요한 일이 아니고 어쨌든 분명히 제가 음악을 만들 것이고 그냥 그것에 관해서 계속 보여드리고 싶다는 게 그냥 제 생각이에요.
시크릿이라는 그런.
That's what I'm talking about. That was such a beautiful moment a couple episodes ago when Arm was having this inner struggle. You know, am I a rapper? Am I an idol? What am I? And he came to this clarification. No, I'm an artist. I'm an artist first. I just want to share my voice. And however I do that, that's just how it's done because that's what being an artist is all about. I was so happy for that. And it seems like right now he's just truly sticking by it as well. I love it. Love it. Stick with it, RM. Be an artist. Do not pigeonhole in one genre of music or one style of music. He already knows it.
뭔가 춤 장르를 좀 알리고 싶어서 이렇게 하는 그런 목적도 있어요.
I just learned about street dancing. It's pretty neat. He's got that chicken noodle soup song.
그냥 좀 더 뭔가 많이 했어야 되지 않나 약간 싶은 그런 이상한 강박감이 드네요.
그 미엔유만 한 번만 살려주시면 안 돼요?
이 곡을 표현하는 거라든지 그 곡을 이제 퍼포먼스로 이제 누군가한테 보여준다는 것 자체가 굉장히 부담도 사실 되는 거고.
그러니까 구조가 내 말이랑 똑같아.
그것이 고착화되지 않고 음악적으로 계속 진화하고 성장하려면 저희가 가장 많이 나눴던 얘기는 성적이나 기록에 연연하지 않도록 하자. 몇 등을 했고 어떤 기록을 냈다를 얘기하는 순간 우리는 음악하는 사람들이 아닌 것 같다라는 얘기를 제일 많이 했고 음악은 올림픽이 아니다. 하던 걸 계속 열심히 하겠다가 실제 저희 마음이고 앞으로도 그렇게 될 것 같아요.
아 오늘도 잘생긴 김삭질 어제 삼겹살 3인분과 치킨 한 마리를 먹었더니
Ah, come on, man.
돌아오질 않네. 셔츠를 입으면 마인드가 좀 달라져. 마인드가 달라진다. 나는 부잣집 도련님이다. 조금만 살짝 넣어. 그리고 웃음길 없애. 그리고 웃을 때는 살짝 비열하게 비웃는 듯한. 넌 안 되겠다.
안녕하세요.
다녀올게요. 다녀올게요.
수많은 소년 팬들의 마음을 저격한 방탄소년단! 방탄소년단은 현재 K-팝을 선도하는 가장 핫한
Not just girls' hearts, all right? I'm a middle-aged man, and they've touched my heart as well. And I'm straight. Anybody can like these guys.
인데요. 해외 많은 팬들이 커버 댄스하는 인기곡으로 방탄소년단의 노래가 손꼽히고 있다고 합니다.
팬들이 춤과 무대에 열광한다는 것이 아주 중요한 건데요.
동영상 플랫폼인 유튜브에는 전 세계 팬들이 K-팝 춤을 따라 추는 일명 K-팝 커버 댄스 영상이 1000만 건 가까이 등록돼 있다.
해외 팬들은 그게 아니에요. 아무리 영어가 많이 섞여 있어도 그 어떤 노래의 의미나 이런 것을 다 이해하지 못하거든요. 그러니까 그들이 K-팝 음악을 이해하는 가장 손쉬운 흑로는 춤을 통해서 음악을 듣고 그 음악을 어떻게 춤으로 재현해내느냐 그거거든요.
Congratulations, the 2015.
That's the thing, man. You know, I'm just now learning about choreography and dance moves and how important that is as to like basically telling a story of a song via dance. You know, it's interpretive. I don't know if it's called interpretive dance, but that seems like what I should call it. It's interesting. You know, it's very, I never really even gave any second thought to dance ever in my life, you know. When I was younger, I took karate, which is kind of like dance, I think. It reminded me, you know, when I see these dance moves, especially some of the moves with BTS, like it reminds me of karate and, you know, how much I loved that. I mean, I might do it again now. I like doing it so much when I was younger. But it's an incredibly expressive art, and it's just something I never really paid attention to until now. Albeit I'm not a professional dancer, obviously. You know, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I can see the talent in it, and I can see the movements, and I can see the beauty in it. Some of these moves are literally beautiful. I never thought in my life that I would say a dance move is gorgeous or beautiful. Like it's not a sentence I ever thought would come out of my mouth. But here I am now saying it live in front of hundreds of people. It's true. It's a thing. So I've been trying to dive deeper into these dance practices and really pay attention to like the symmetry, how it all goes together, what sort of story they're trying to tell, what sort of emotions are on their face. At first I was just dumbfounded that they weren't all just elbowing each other in the face. And now I'm just kind of like trapped or sucked into this whole world of what choreography can be and what these moves can actually mean. What sort of story are they telling? And, you know, as the woman was saying, you know, it can be kind of difficult to decipher what some of these lyrics mean because, you know, a lot of it is just in Korean. You know, they have different contexts. They have different ways of saying things, different way of even enunciating certain things that might seem strange to somebody that doesn't speak the language like me. So to be kind of a mediator for that, they have all these beautiful choreography moves that also kind of tell a story as well. So when you take even, you know, just hearing the music in a different language, but you see the way that they're dancing, it almost tells a story in just that. So you don't even necessarily need to know what the lyrics are about. You should, because a lot of them are deep, but you don't necessarily need to on first listen. You can literally just absorb the whole thing as one giant art form. Try to focus on how they're dancing, what sort of story they're telling, what sort of emotion are they conveying. It's pretty fun. As a complete outsider, I'm enjoying trying to pick up on little things. I'm probably really bad at it, but I'm enjoying the hell out of doing it. So I think that dancing kind of goes hand in hand with people, you know, just being able to, you know, figure out what they're talking about or how they're expressing themselves. Becca, 50,000 subs and you'll dance to one of BTS's choreos? Yeah, sure. If I get to 50,000 subs, I'll dance to one of BTS's choreographies, sure. But yeah, no, it's absolutely beautiful. I would butcher that. Unless they do like the tapeworm or the robot thing, I would butcher it. Let's keep going though.
Mnet Asian Music Awards, the world performer winner is BTS.
Of course. They're finally getting the recognition. Dude, I'm so happy for them. That's like 20,000 subs. I don't think it's gonna happen. Don't worry.
근데 딱 뛰기 전에 그냥 눈 앞에 이렇게 멤버들 얼굴이 싹 보였어요.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been listening to this song a lot.
And armies all over the world. Thank you very much.
Run is just such a jam.
아야 멀리서 인사해라. 점프. 귀엽네. 2016년 1월 7일 목요일.
We get some family time.
부산에 와 있다. 오랜만에 1년 만에 이렇게 부산 와서
I noticed, yeah, multiple different award shows.
아빠도 좀 보고. 아, 운전도 배웠다. 아파트에 운전 배웠어. 2016년 새해가 밝았으니까 소원을 빌어야지.
What's your wish, Jimin?
일단 우리 멤버들 잘 되고 아프지 말고 하고 싶은 거 다 하고 다 엄청 유명한 사람이 됐으면 좋겠고.
His first wish isn't even for himself.
웃는 일만 가득했으면 좋겠고 행복했으면 좋겠고 그냥 되게 슬프게 안 썼으면 좋겠어. 2016년 1월 7일 목요일 지민의 로그 끝.
It's a cool looking jacket.
너무 늦었어. 빨리 오세요. 형 스케줄 하고 왔어요?
He's some kind of actor, I guess, this guy?
나 없어. 나 2년 반 만에 처음이야. 2년 반이요?
Yeah.
나 2년 반 만에 이렇게 그냥 친구들이랑 마음 놓고 노는 게 처음이야. 거의 이제 작업실 아니면 연습실 아니면 숙소.
That's what I was saying, of course.
피곤할 때 새벽에 몰래 탈출해가지고 밥 먹으러 나가고 끝.
도착했어요.
어우. 한강이야?
한리버.
우와.
That's beautiful.
여기서 평범하지만 가장 좋은 데이트.
그러면은 또 한강에 왔으니까.
Getting some street ramen. I've never had ramen from a restaurant.
하나 사갖고 올 거야.
하나 사올까?
아, 괜찮아. 여기 사올게.
Get that rice.
생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 태영이 형.
그래.
생일 축하합니다.
와, 괜히 그거 한 거 아니었어.
Yeah.
Cake with chopsticks? I guess it makes sense. I don't think I've ever seen anybody eat cake with chopsticks.
케이크 준 거는 따로 이제 케이크 만나서 케이크 준 건 너가 처음이다.
아 진짜? 이번 연도에?
아니, 이제까지 살아.
진짜로?
응. 아니 이때까지 뭐 파티 같은 거 한 번도 안 해봤거든.
아 진짜?
나는 고1 때 난 여기로 와가지고
나도 안 그래.
난 고1 때 와가지고 연습실에서 이제 멤버 형들이 이제 멤버 형 동생들이 이제 축하해 준 거 빼고는 따로 이제 나와서 난 친구들한테 선물 받아 이렇게 축하받는 건 처음 봐.
형 아직 생일빵 많이 남았어요.
그래 지금 24시간 남았다는 걸 명심해.
That's the thing, man. You know, I mean, he basically explained the whole thing. I don't need to re-explain what V was just saying there, but like, yeah, he's been training since he was very, very young. You know, the only birthday celebrations he has is with the guys who you're practicing 18 hours a day with. You know, having this little beautiful moment here of just being away from it all and just, you know, out on a lake or a river somewhere and just getting some street ramen and rice and celebrating this intimate moment of a birthday with somebody, you know, that you haven't seen in a while. I would imagine would probably mean a lot more than what we're seeing right here. That's not to take anything away from the guys, you know, in the band, you know, because they do seem to have fun celebrating each other's birthdays and make each other feel good. Like they go out of their way to like really make each other feel good whenever they possibly can. They're always looking out for each other. There was even a clip when they were all dancing in this episode alone that I didn't touch on, when one of them did like a backflip or something, or was jumping around and his shirt kind of went over his head and his back was exposed and like arm just kind of came down and quickly just pulled his shirt back. Like it was just showing his back a little bit, but he's like, oh, he probably might not want to show skin. Let's do that. Like they're always looking out for each other. So it's a beautiful relationship. I think it's a fantastic, you know, it's a cool symmetry that they have together. But just being able to kind of step outside of that and hang out with a friend and just have like this quiet moment alone, it probably means a lot to him. And I've never seen somebody eat cake with chopsticks. It makes perfect sense. That's what you use, but that was so strange.
很真实。结果今天有人摔倒了，我看着
Oh, back to this dude.
看见他摔倒了，继续往前跑。你们是一个团体。 一个人做错事情，所有人都要跟着受罚。团体精神是什么？不能有一个人犯错，有一个人犯错，整个队就完蛋。记住这句话。来了，就是来吃苦。파이팅.
정말 뭔가 제 입으로 이렇게 말하기 민망하지만 그래도 저는 저희 팀에 자부심이 있기 때문에.
자 이현. 자 슈가 한장 내주고 2점.
They're super competitive too.
我出了道，我从来没有因为一个镜头跟我的队员吵过一次架。我从来不去羡慕嫉妒每一个比我有人气的人，因为在队里有他们，每一个组合的队员才会被知道。这是感恩。
정국. 이슬 시립의 중요점.
Is this from Run 2?
这才叫团队。
태영이야, 비영, 화이팅!
떨지 마!
우린 팀이에요. 쉽게 해줄게요.
화이팅!
Oh, wow.
不是当着机器的面，这个人摔倒过去扶一下， 这个人选完了去抱一下、哭一下，这就叫友情，这就是团体，这不是努力。唱歌跳舞就这两样，做人。以做人为前提去学唱歌跟跳舞，去享受你们的生活，去感谢。如果你们连这个都做不到，你们进了这圈子也白瞎拉的。
I don't know, man. I still have some issues with this guy. I understand what he's trying to say, and I understand what he was trying to do, but to take this back to the beginning of this video, when they had 20 or 30 girls doing this race thing, you know, one girl fell, about 3 or 4 of them started crowding around her to see if she was okay. Everyone else kept going with their race. In the beginning of these idol programs, essentially what's happening, from what I'm learning here in chat, is people get weeded out. They get weeded out. Maybe if you're not the fastest, you can get weeded out. Maybe if you don't want it that much, you can get weeded out. But this just seems like such a moment to like just yell at them and just break them down. It's almost militaristic. This is what they do in the military, man. They break you down so they can build you back up and design you how they want you to be. That seems to be what's going on here. And I can't say that I can get down with it. I feel for those girls. I really do. And I don't know who that guy is, but I think he's a tool bag. I don't like him. I don't like him. There's better ways to go about that. You can have a heart-to-heart. You can have a little something, but like, just to like completely chastise, like come down on them like that, like, I don't know. It seems like, someone said it seemed fake too. It seemed like it was for show. That wouldn't surprise me either, because when you're literally just getting weeded out and you're putting so much into this, and like the girls themselves said, like, we used to have humanity, but our humanity is gone now. They're like, these poor girls thinking like, you know, if you get married, you're just gonna get divorced anyway. Just like, there's no Cinderella, there's no Snow White, there's no happy ending. Like, why make people get to that dark place? If the prerequisite of it all is just to be able to sing good and dance good, that's just what you need to get in, and then everything else on top is what really truly makes an idol. Like, shouldn't you just be focusing on all that stuff? I don't know. But then again, I mean, everything goes into it. They had like the Idol Olympics. Maybe I'm just still confused by this whole idol system. But I don't know. I don't like that guy. Whoever that guy is, I don't like him. And I get here too what they're trying to do. They're showing BTS, all right? They're showing them, you know, in what they do. Their team mentality. They're you know, putting others above themselves, you know, like how they think and how they do things. Yeah, they got this down 100%. But I don't think it was because it was beat into these boys. It wasn't beat into these boys. You either are like that, that's your personality, that's who you are, or you're not. And when you're all just trying to claw your way up to the top, you don't even know if you're going to make it in this idol group. There's 30 girls there. There's only going to be 5 or whatever when it's all done. Like, of course they're going to be worried about who's getting more screen time. Am I going to get cut from this whole thing? I mean, I don't know. It's something about the whole thing just seems kind of gross to me. I missed the point. Maybe I did. Her team did stop, though. Like 3 or 4 of them did stop. I'm reading the chat. But I'm standing by my convictions here. I'm standing by my... I did not miss the point. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. She ran the thing. She fell, okay? Now, albeit, if you fall, you should probably get checked on, and she was on the ground for a little bit of time, which leads me to believe she may have sprained her ankle or something. I'm disagreeing with chat. No, she fell. A couple girls checked on her. My main concern is I just feel like this guy is approaching this from more of a militaristic standpoint, and I don't believe in breaking people down to build them back up like that. That's just my view. That's my view. I'm sticking with it. Y'all gonna disagree with me, but I know that's the way it's done in Korea. I guess, you know, I get it, but it's something about it just seems kind of wrong to me. You know, if it was like, all right, let's say it was a race and there was like only a couple girls there. Let's just say there was even like 10 girls there. Yes, they should have all stopped and seen what was going on. But having 30 people crowd around them, like the race was still going on. Like if they wanted to stop the race, you know what they should have done? That dude should have blown his crazy kazoo thing that he had again. His little hilarious start of the race thing. Blow that thing, stop the race, signify it. But that didn't go. So the girls were thinking, maybe I should just keep going. Like they're clawing their way to the top. So the one question I have for everybody, was that giant conglomerate, that giant group of girls, was that all one team or was there multiple teams in that thing? Because if there's like groups of like 5 different ones. It was in China? Everyone's getting so angry with me right now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to anger or upset chat. The moral of the story. Oh, Susie, hold on. Where are you going? Let me go back up. Let's see what Susie's going to say. The moral of the story is her own team didn't stop to help her. It's about teamwork and reflecting on how it's and how BTS is doing so well. 100%, I get that. And that's what the way this video is playing out and everything. I get that. I understand that. I guess what I don't understand right now is if that giant group of 20 to 30 girls was all one team or broken up into a bunch of different teams. Okay, multiple teams. I see multiple teams. So then in that giant group of 20 to 30 girls, I'm assuming there's probably like 5 or 6 different teams of girls. If it's like in groups of 5 or 7, like BTS is. And if her own team didn't stop, then yes, that's reason to come down on them. But he's literally screaming at the entire group of girls. Oh, another team helped her. Oh, shit. Well, okay. Well, that plays a different narrative. If another team stopped and helped her and her own team kept going forward, then yeah, then there's some issues with that. But that's not what the video led me to believe. It led me to believe that they were all one thing because he was yelling at all of them at the end. So if her team didn't stop, I can get behind it. I understand that. Like, and I understand the message here. You do. You have to be one cohesive unit. But I just thought it was like 30 freaking girls. You know, that's all one team. I'm like, all right, someone's checking on her. Like, we gotta get the best time or whatever. Yeah. So if her team didn't stop too, that's gonna hurt her too. Can you imagine like being on a team and being in a competition like this, and your own team doesn't even stop when you fall? Like, you need to have like that. You need to have that like us above me kind of mentality. Okay. All right. We're back on the same page. We're getting along now. We're getting along now. We're back to being friends, guys. Let's take this one back here a little bit.
做人，以做人为前提去学唱歌跟跳舞，去享受你们的生活，去感谢。如果你们连这个都做不到，你们进了这圈子也白瞎拉倒。好好珍惜，知道吗？ 我希望我下次过来能看见不一样的你，辛苦了。
See, like there's all of them out there. You see what I mean? If it was just like her team, like he was just yelling at like the 4 or 5 other girls, I'd be like, okay, I understand it. Or maybe it's a group lesson type thing. I don't know. Maybe I was just bummed out because the girls were talking about how they'd pretty much given up on this whole thing, and they were working in fields and like they just said they couldn't wait to get out of there. I don't know. But it's a lesson. It is a lesson. Oh, is it over already? Oh man, this one went too fast.
잘 안 돼. 하는 것만큼 잘해. 그 사람들이 생각하는 이제 감동을 받을 수 있는 그런 노래, 마음을 움직이는 노래 같은 걸 나도.
Oh, you will.
그러니까 이제 마지막으로 이제 저희 방탄소년단과 아이돌이지만 한 단계 위로.
What is this?
넥스트 레벨로 이사 가고 싶다.
What?
그렇다.
Oh man, these things end too quick.
방송 상태가 원활하지 않대요.
뽀뽀와 키스의 차이점이 뭐라고 생각해요?
뽀뽀는 살며시 하는 거고 키스는 약간
혀의 유무죠?
혀의 유무래요.
진짜 자는 모습 못 봤을 거예요. 웃지 마요.
Oh, he's passed out.
아 뜨거! 아 뜨거! 타이틀곡 런을 5글자로 홍보한 다리 알배기. 아 정답이다.
Let's come back as a rock. Wow, the ocean. That's the end of Whalien there. Okay, man, this was an interesting stream. Sorry, we had an argument. I'm feeling feisty today. I'm feeling feisty. But no, this was a great episode here. It was really good to see the guys finally getting some major recognition, seeing multiple award shows, them on different stages. At this point in their career, they're like really starting to have some major international success here. And it's good. It's great because basically everything leading up till now has been trials and tribulations. It's been showing off their 18-hour workdays. It's been showing them start from nothing and how they've kind of grown together. And, you know, I've said it before, BTS to me is a complete underdog story. It's one of the reasons I like going along with this, because by all, you know, accounts, like they should not be where they are right now without the success of the major three. But somehow they defied the odds. They worked really, really hard, did things on their own, took their own avenue, and now they're the biggest band in the world. It's the biggest underdog story in the world, in my opinion. But no, this was a great little episode here. It was great to see that beautiful moment between V and his actor friend there, just kind of having like that quiet moment on his birthday. I thought that was really nice. But yeah, I think overall it was really good. These episodes go way too fast. Like I looked down and the episode's over. I bet you guys probably just binge these all like in one day or something. If I wasn't doing this, that's what I would be doing. But this was fun. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live album reaction to Young Forever. It's going to tie together the Most Beautiful Moment in Life trilogy. The Dream Team has put together an entire playlist of dance practices and who knows what else, but they always do a great job. One of my favorite things about doing these streams, especially with the Dream Team, is I have so many people that like say, I've actually never heard this song or I've never seen this performance. And normally it's just me in front of a camera, like reacting to something that everybody else has already seen. So it's kind of cool when we can share a moment and learn something and experience something new together. So we're going to do that right now. If you want to come over to the Twitch, would one of the mods mind? Oh, Susie's already doing it. Susie, our mod here on Discord, just posted the link to our Twitch. If you want to come over and see that live reaction, I'm going to do that in just a minute over on Twitch. But if this is goodbye, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the hiccups we had. Sorry about my rage and arguing with you guys. But it happens. It happens, you know? I mean, sometimes you just disagree, or sometimes you just don't get the point, or whatever. We're still pals. It's just I feel a little, maybe a little different about that whole scenario. But yeah, if you want to hang out, it's going to be over on Twitch. I'm going to do that right now. If you don't have Twitch or you don't like Twitch, don't worry about it. I'm going to record that whole reaction. I'm going to upload it all to Patreon. All my BTS reactions always get uploaded to Patreon. So if you want to watch it at a later date, it will be there. I think we're up to like 50 plus BTS reactions through Run and through American Hustle Life and all kinds of other random stuff. So check it out. But thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for being here for this. It's great to see y'all on Sundays. Sundays is kind of like our BTS days, our little shindig, our little hangouts. It's always great to see you. But I'm gonna end things here for right now. If you want to hang out, like I said, I'll be over on Twitch. But I'll see you guys in the next video or over on Twitch. Bye, everybody. All right, so I hit this screen. Get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. All right, see y'all soon. Bye-bye.